What if everything that made you fall for them was the manipulation? What if the reason you moved so fast, trusted so deeply, and felt so understood was not love, but a carefully designed trap? Today, we're going to talk about the green flags, the things that looked like safety, connection, and genuine care, that were actually the early warning signs of a covert narcissist. This is the video I wish someone had shown me sooner. And it might be the most important one you watched today. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, this channel decodes covert narcissism, the hidden, quiet, and deeply confusing form of psychological manipulation. I am not here to scare you. I am here to give you the one thing a covert narcissist tries hardest to take away from you: clarity. Let us get into the 6 green flags that are not green at all. Here is what makes covert narcissism so uniquely dangerous compared to any other form of toxic relationship. It does not start badly. It starts beautifully. The beginning feels like everything you ever wanted. You feel seen. You feel chosen. You feel like this person understands you in ways no one ever has before. And that feeling, that deep, warm, almost overwhelming feeling, is not accidental. It is engineered. Covert narcissists are extraordinarily skilled at the early stages of a relationship. They study you. They mirror you. They become exactly what you need. So when I tell you the following 6 things were red flags, I need you to understand this. They did not feel like red flags. They felt like love. That is exactly the point. Green flag number 1. They move incredibly fast, and it feels romantic. Within days, sometimes hours, a covert narcissist begins treating the relationship as though it is already serious. They are texting constantly. They are talking about the future. They say things like, "I have never felt this way about anyone before," or "I knew from the moment I met you." And it feels incredible, because in our culture, we are told that real love is intense, passionate, fast. But here is what is actually happening. This behavior has a name. It is called love bombing. Love bombing is not affection. It is a strategy. By overwhelming you with attention and intensity very early, the covert narcissist creates a fast, deep emotional attachment before you have had time to see who they really are. They are also establishing a baseline of intensity that they will later withdraw from you as a form of punishment and control. Healthy love does not rush you. Healthy love feels safe and steady. If someone is pushing the relationship forward faster than feels natural, slow down. Fais attention. Green flag number 2. They open up to you very quickly, and it feels like trust. They tell you about their difficult childhood, their past trauma, their failed relationships where they were always the one who got hurt. And you think, this person is brave. This person is emotionally aware. This person trusts me. In a healthy relationship, this kind of mutual vulnerability builds over time. Slowly, naturally, because trust is earned through consistent behavior, not announced in week 1. What a covert narcissist is doing here is called vulnerability as a weapon. By sharing deeply personal things very early, they make you feel special, they bond you quickly, and they make you feel responsible for their healing. I am so broken. I have been hurt so many times. I just need someone to love me properly. That sentence, however it is phrased, is the beginning of a trap. It places the responsibility for their emotional well-being onto you, and it will be used against you later, every time you try to set a boundary or ask for your own needs to be met. Green flag number 3. They love everything you love, and it feels like fate. You mention your favorite film. They have seen it 10 times. You describe your dream holiday. They say it is their dream too. You talk about your values, your beliefs, your passions, and they reflect every single one back to you. It feels like you have found your person, your mirror, your soulmate. This is called mirroring, and it is one of the most powerful manipulation techniques a covert narcissist uses. The bond you feel is not built on who they really are. It is built on a very accurate version of yourself projected back at you. When the mirroring breaks down later, when they stop reflecting what you want to see, the confusion you feel is not an accident. It is the discard phase beginning. Green flag number 4. They tell you that you are unlike anyone they have ever met, and it feels extraordinary. I have never felt this connected to anyone. You understand me in a way no one else ever has. Every relationship before you was wrong. You are what I have been waiting for. These words land deep, especially if you have had relationships where you felt overlooked, undervalued, or ordinary. Suddenly someone is telling you that you are exceptional, that you are the one. This is the idealization phase, and it is the first stage of a very predictable 3-part cycle. Idealization, devaluation, discard. In the idealization phase, you are perfect. You are everything. The narcissist genuinely believes this, in their way, because you are currently meeting their needs completely. But the moment you fail to meet those needs, the moment you are human, flawed, tired, or simply have needs of your own, the devaluation begins. And everything they adored about you becomes something they resent about you. It is the same person saying both things. That is not love changing. That was never love. That was need, and you were meeting it. Green flag number 5. They ask about your past, your traumas, your insecurities, your old wounds. And it feels like intimacy. They want to know about the relationship that broke you, the parent who let you down, the thing you are most ashamed of, the fear you have never told anyone. And you share it, because they are warm. They are safe. They seem to genuinely care. What you do not realize yet is that they are mapping you. Every vulnerability you disclose becomes information, a file cataloged and stored that will be retrieved later when they need to hurt you most precisely. Psychologists call this the intelligence gathering phase, and it is chilling when you understand it, because at the time it feels like the deepest form of connection. You are not being understood. You are being studied. Watch for this pattern. How do your vulnerabilities eventually get used in arguments? How does the thing you told them in confidence become the exact thing they throw at you when you try to hold them accountable? That is not a coincidence. That was always the plan. Green flag number 6. They want to spend all their time with you. And it feels like devotion. I just want you all to myself. Your friends do not appreciate you the way I do. I feel like we are in our own little world. I do not like the way that person treats you. I am just trying to protect you. Slowly, so slowly you barely notice, the circle of people around you begins to shrink. You see your friends less. Your family feels more distant. You start filtering your experiences through this one person, because they have become your primary emotional source. This is isolation, and it is one of the most dangerous things a covert narcissist does, because it happens gently, dressed in the language of love and protection. Isolation serves a very specific purpose. The fewer people around you, the fewer perspectives you have access to, the fewer people who might say, actually, that does not sound okay. The more dependent on the narcissist you become for your sense of reality. It does not start as control. It starts as closeness. That is exactly what makes it so effective. Let us bring all 6 together. Because individually, any one of these might seem romantic. Together, they form a pattern. And that pattern has a name. Moving fast was not passion. It was attachment before awareness. Sharing vulnerabilities early was not trust. It was manufactured intimacy and transferred responsibility. Mirroring your interests was not compatibility. It was a reflection designed to feel like a soulmate. Idealizing you intensely was not love. It was the opening phase of a cycle designed to end in devaluation. Gathering your pain was not empathy. It was intelligence gathering. And slowly isolating you was not devotion. It was control disguised as closeness. I want to be absolutely clear about something. Recognizing these patterns in your past does not mean you were stupid or weak. It means a highly skilled manipulator targeted you and used your capacity for love against you. That capacity for love is not your flaw. It is your greatest strength. The difference now is that you can see the pattern, and you cannot unsee it. If you watched this and thought, that is exactly what happened to me, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. You are not naive. You were targeted by someone who studied you before you even knew what was happening. The fact that you are here, watching this, seeking understanding, that is the beginning of something important. In the next video, we are going to go even deeper. We will decode the subtle text messages that covert narcissists use, the ones that look harmless on the surface but are actually psychological warfare in disguise. If you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss it. And if this video gave you even one moment of clarity, please share it. Someone in your life might be right in the middle of these 6 green flags right now, with no idea what they are seeing. Until next time, stay aware, stay clear, and know that understanding this is how you take your power back.